Hello there, fellow summoners. Mad Dog HT here, and we're going into Book 2, Act 7, 7.1.6. So this is the final chapter or section in 7.1, and we're going to go on this path where size matters. And thanks to a buddy in my alliance, McLeod 33, he's like, oh, you should do this, totally super easy. And so I'm like, oh yeah, this is just awesome for this. So we're going in with a thing team, and you're like, okay. So if you haven't seen this before, with the champion, when Thing dies, receives a knockout blow, he doesn't, and he goes indestructible, and he basically gets massive furies every time he gets hit during that phase. Well, when you tie that with Angela and Hela, then when everybody's on your team is dead, you get a 20% revive. And it depends on how many members are dead, but basically if everybody's dead, you get basically 100% chance to heal 20%. So what's cool is you just basically get hit in the face on purpose, super easy to do, and then boom, I get a revive, I heal back up to 20%, and then you just let yourself get hit. And once that indestructible comes off, then you just play like normal. But when you're playing like normal with Thing, with all those furies, you are hitting like a semi-truck. Just massive amounts of damage. So I'm fully unblockable and unstoppable. And you just see there's a 13k crit. So these are just 7k and there's 4k non-crits. So this Antman, and he can't be glanced because the size matters, and he's just going down. And so, you know, with the Hela and Angela synergy in place, you have health to deal with. Now I could have swapped out Korg for like Heimdall for like double protection, but really you shouldn't need it, although I do mess up later on. But I mean, this just makes it super easy to just smash out. And you see that 20k mediums. I mean, so that's probably the longest one, because you do have to die. You have to kill off all your team. The champ has to kill off all of your health. But then from here on out, it should go pretty fast. So again, coming in 30%, and I just let him hit me in my face. I get a 20% heal. Plus I do have the mastery for the recovery, so I get a little bit extra. And then I got 9 of those super strong furies, and I'm doing 4k 7k non-crits, and then you just play this out like normal. Hopefully the Kingpin is a little bit better with throwing a special. It took a little bit to do that. And then just watch out for him shrugging off like your stuns and whatnot. But yeah, so we're just playing him like normal. Now, like from here on out, you just can't get hit and whatnot. Watch out for those stuns. I'm trying to bait this guy's L1. There we go. And look at that 20k crit. And if this guy was a little bit better with throwing his specials, I'm trying to gain some spacing. I hit him with a big L3, which I think I end up doing. And I think I try to get parry, yeah, where I get my rock stacks built up, where I can go unstoppable and unblock. I think I'm gonna try to get him to throw one more special just so I can go wailing on him, but he's just not having it. Normally he's pretty good with throwing his special one. There we go. So I think I'm gonna try to parry and get off my special 3. So he's at 53%. Let's see how much this does. Boom, to 37%. That was 72,000 damage, 25k crit. And now I'm fully unblockable, unstoppable. I could just go wailing on him, and I do, and he goes down. Yes, and it's super easy. I mean, pretty dang easy. Now we're going in here against King Groot, and again, get hit in the face, and then get hit in the face a lot while indestructible, and then just go to town, go ham on him with all those furies. So I got 6 furies, 7, 8, 9, and then, you know, you might get cornered, and so you just need to make sure you don't, you know, panic in the corner, able to get out. We're gonna throw a big special 3. He's at 77%. Let's see how much we get. And we go down to 59 and 71k damage. Yeah, and so we already have 23 of the regular furies up. Now he's not dead. You definitely don't want to get poisoned, so just be aware and watch out for that. Trying to get him to get back in his regen phase so I can just get a nice clean opening without him shrugging off the stuns, and then he goes down. So pretty much you die, get hit, you revive and heal up, and then you fight like normal for a very short period of time, and you win. Now on this one, I do mess up. Sabretooth does have the healing going on, but definitely not really a big issue. The problem was I was just trying to go ham, and like you'll see part way through I just so I got how many furies? 8 furies. So like part way through I'm trying to go fast, and like I'm mid combo and I dash back when I wasn't trying to dash back, and then I get smashed. And I'm just trying to keep this guy to throwing his L1s, just because those are really easy to evade and get away from. I think it's like right here. So I'm maybe right here. I'm going ham. No, not yet. He is healing back a ton because that's Sabretooth's ability. I think it's this next combo. I'm going... No, it's coming soon. Where I think it's right here. I'm hammering, and then like, yeah, like I was intending to keep going on that combo, and I don't think I dashed back, but obviously it's something that I did. So anyways, I just throw a 20% revive into thing, and then just get hit in the face again, as much as you can during that, while that indestructible timer is up. So this time I got 9 furies, and then, you know, with the Hela synergy, you know, you have some health to work with where you can still block and parry and whatnot, but your damage output is just nuts. And like that, look at that medium was just 20k. Boom, big special 2. It didn't crit, unfortunately, but then he's stunned because I had 20 stacks of rock on him and just smash it out. So you can do this for the whole line without pretty much any issues. You know, with King Groot, you just got to make sure you don't get L2'd, get poisoned. You know, just be ready to come out of that corner. Generally, you're going to be in the corner. Depends on how passive or aggressive they are. So this time I only got 7 of those massive furies, but still going to do plenty of damage. You're definitely going to need to keep an eye out for the 60 and the 30% thresholds. You don't want to get thunderquacked on this dude. If he gets the regen, no big deal. It's just a few extra hits, and you can still parry and stop it. And then Sasquatch, he can get some of his what is it? I can't think of his debuff, but you can get that put on you. So, but generally, this you'll see all of these fights are definitely easily soloable, and because you have so much fury, and you're hitting so dang hard, it makes it pretty easy to deal with. Yeah, 15k medium right there. and just hopefully that the AI is willingly throwing specials, because sometimes they're going passive. I'm like, dude, just come on, throw it and let me smash back into you. There, we turn off whatever that was going to be, Thunderquack or regen, and then hit him with a big special 3. Let's see how much this one hits for. Not a ton, because I think he's got armor. I missed the number. But now he's processing again. Stop it. He went to regen, but now we're just gonna smash, smash, smash. And this is pretty fun. I mean, to be honest, it's pretty fun. It's quite cheesy, but very fun to do, very easy to do. And you know, if you do mess up, a 20% revive is plenty. You don't need anything else. You don't need health pots or anything like that. So, okay, here's the last one with Sasquatch. And then we'll move on to Ice Phoenix, which was doing okay, but I messed up, and yeah, we'll get to that in a second. But yeah, again, and then like the Sasquatch, he is a massive dude, and the one thing is he has that big regen. All right, so we're in the corner. We got to get out of the corner. He's got the Wrath of the Tanner active, and I think we're gonna throw a special 3. Yeah, and just because thing is hitting so hard, like his regen at the end, no big deal, no big deal at all. Just because he hits so hard, that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He doesn't regen enough to deal with all of this power that thing has. All right, so Tannerak is out. He never threw that special 2. We're just trying to wait that out. You see I had one of his debuffs on, but it wasn't doing too much damage. And this guy's being a little turd. Okay, now he throws it. Okay, and then we can go ham on this guy with some big damage. 18k medium there, 10k. Now he's in his regen phase, not a problem. I think I'm gonna throw an L2 before he goes into Tannerak again. Yep, and it kills him. So pretty easy, pretty simple, nothing too complicated. Just get the right synergy guys on the team. I put Cork on the team as because you get like enhanced fury, but you could swap him out with Heimdall. Gives you an extra death if you happen to mess up like I did on that Sabretooth. Would have survived it. And now I'm going to swap out, and here's where I made a problem. All my team was dead. I didn't want to swap out Thing, because Thing has a good synergy with Torch. And I'm like, oh crap, and I can't exit out and back out and like change my decision. So here's just a little tip. You can force close the game, restart, and reload it up, and you'll be back at that portal and you can re-choose. So I didn't know if this would work or not, but luckily it did. So if you happen to go in too quick, but basically you do need to revive like one of the champs that you're going to swap out. I mean, technically I could have just swapped out Thing for Torch. I would have gotten a full heal, but I have a ton of L1 revives in my stash, so I'm just going to revive Korg, and then I'm going to swap him out for Torch. And I love the fact that when you swap these guys out, they come in at full health, so that's super cool. So Torch is going to come in full health. I got rank 3. We're going in, we're going to put on Prefight, and we're going to flame on and try to nuke this Ice Phoenix. And with her animations and stuff, even though it's like, you know, she's a hybrid between Iceman and then Phoenix, I mess up and I end up dying, which is not good, especially if your Torch is not awakened. I'm not trying to think of who else would do really well in this fight. I mean, I think like Ghost would be able to do this fight well. I mean, I'm sure there's plenty. Colossus probably would be able to do pretty well. Yeah, anyways, Warlock. But we're going in, we got the Nova Flames going, and she's getting power stung every time. and I think I mess up on her on being able to parry because she reforms the ice armor, and I mess up dealing with that. But so far so good, it's going well. Get that L2 evade. When she does get to 2 bars, she does start building up those prowesses, which, you know, so long as you don't get hit by a special 3 or special, then it doesn't really matter. And there I got smacked by a special 1 coming off of the double parry, and then I got smacked again, but look, the revive chance from the Hela Angelus saved my butt. And we're going back in, so I got hit back to back special ones, which is just terrible gameplay, to be honest. Usually I don't have problems evading the special 1 or the special 2 on Iceman. And we're just going, oh, and this does have encroaching stun, so you definitely have to be on your game with keeping that in mind, which I'm wondering if that's why I died. I can't remember, but you have to keep that in mind on this fight. It does have encroaching stun. Everything else doesn't really matter. But there, I just, yeah, I think I was trying to pay attention to my encroaching stun timer, and I just totally eat that L2. Now here's the crappy thing, I don't really have a decent counter for her outside, you know, thing. I could probably do a little bit of damage, and I probably should have just took him in just because, but now I go back in. She is like Iceman, incinerate immune, and I get hit by another L1, but I can't put incinerates on, and I can't really get to L3 to get back to Nova Flame. I think here, yeah, I wasn't able to transfer the Thunder Reflection, which that's all right. Like, my damage was really gimped, and it still is gimped, because I don't have Nova Flame on to put those passive incinerates. So I'm going back in, but this time, you look, boom, I got 1 persistent charge, so that means I got my charge back. So I'm just gonna do what I can, and then go back in with and a heal up, make sure I don't die, and activate Nova Flame again and clean up shop. And yeah, you just gotta be really on your game with that encroaching stun. I'm not a big fan of encroaching stun. It's just sometimes you get put in a situation where, you know, they start a special really early, but it throws it off, like with you being able to actually get a special in, and sometimes you're just throwing specials into blocks so that you don't get stunned, kind of like that one. Yeah, and then I get hit by another special, and I die. It looked like I had the revive chance, but the damage was so big that it just totally killed the whole thing. So now we're going back in. This is the 4th time. Done 2 times without Nova. This is the 2nd time with Nova. Activate it, and I should have, I don't know why I didn't. I should have healed up, because otherwise I'm gonna have to go who knows how many fights without Nova, but she should melt much faster, and I just got to keep that encroaching stun timer in the back of my mind. We get it off, we got 2 flames on, get the L2 evade, and we're doing some significant damage. And when she activates a special, I think she's gonna kill herself. Or do I kill her beforehand? Yep, I do. So while that wasn't the cleanest takedown, I do get the solo clean takedown on the 2nd attempt from the other path. And there you go. Thing smashes the whole thing, and then make sure you have a counter for Ice Phoenix. Preferably, I think Torch is ideal. Other options are definitely out there. So thanks for stopping by and watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. And look at those sweet rewards for getting the completion done. Beautiful.